And welcome back here to Mesquite, Texas. And the bottom of the fourth opens up with the opening pitch, high and outside from Cade Farr to Carson Richards, the second baseman. And the freshman watches that one go by for ball one. At the 69th pitch of the outing today for Cade Farr as he squares up to bunt and pulls back, and this one way wide of the bag. Pardon me, the plate. We're not playing in the 1920s. It's a plate nowadays. Ken Buckner here on the call with you in the Texas 24/7 television network. This one does catch the outside part of the plates. Carson Richards watches that one fly by, and you hear some of the Guard faithful not too happy with that in the stands. But regardless, 2-1 the count, and that one outside for ball three. As pitching exclusively to the outside to Carson Richards is Cade Farr, who Richards 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging back in the second. The 3-1 pitch. This one outside, and twirling the bat towards a backing up Guard player. That was Seth Moss, who nearly got beamed by his own player. He needed a shield of his own for the Guard. And 5 pitches at the third walk of the day issued by Cade Farr. Here comes the number 9 hitter, Grayson Priestner. And a quick throw over to first, and on a called ball, he's back in time. Priestner walked back in the bottom of the third to lead off the inning that brought 3 runs across for the Guard. And the 1-0. This one inside, and here comes a big throw by Mason Speaker, and it is in time, as drifting quite a ways away, nearly about a quarter of the way down the base pass to second base, was Carson Richards. And there is a nice little pickoff throw by Mason Speaker. Well, well. So he didn't get that throw to work over to second an inning ago, but he did over to first in this one. So 1 away, and a swing and a miss with now 2 balls and a strike to Grayson Priestner. Back to the top of the order after this, and Seth Moss, who was on deck. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes, and this one high and outside. 3-1 the count. As there's been a couple of slips in this infield artificial turf. I wonder if that had anything to do with it, but on the 3-1, that one inside, and he takes Grayson Priestner for the second time today. Will take a walk. He, of course, came around to score an inning ago.
Center fielder number 2, Seth Moss.
4th walk of the day issued by Cade Farr, and Caleb Sylvia getting warm in the Saints bullpen. No action over in the Brook Hill side. As Mike Fahler told me that Cade would be the long reliever option today. Had no issue going to him at any point. And it might leave a little on the shelf for if he needs Cade Farr in a game 3 at any point in it. And this another throw as drifting away from the bag was Seth Moss, a called ball on the pitch. And Seth Moss, pardon me. Grayson Priestner almost fell victim to exactly what his predecessor at first, Carson Richards, did. Hard to make that turn on this turf, evidently. And the 1-0, this catches the outside part of the plate, belt high, nice fastball for a strike. .79 pitches thrown by Farr in this outing. Bottom of the fourth, a 3-2 Guard lead, with a runner at first and a slider that didn't quite slide whatsoever. And that pushes the count to 2-1. As we do see Cedric Bowman, by the way, is not in the field currently. It is T. Laughlin out in right field, but Bowman is trying to loosen up that foot. And this one is hit to T. Laughlin. Pardon me, that's Will Schiffman, who has shifted over. Left field is T. Laughlin. So Will Schiffman gloves the ball for the second out. And here comes Connor Carson,
The 2 outs, that brings up shortstop.
the freshman
Number 3, Connor
shortstop.
Carson.
He was 0 for 2 today. He struck out swinging back in the first and grounded out to second an inning ago. 2 away and a runner still at first, that in the form of Grayson Priestner. And the opening pitch from Cade Farr, and a swing and a miss on a fastball that was nicely placed down and away. About a 3-step lead over at first by Priestner as he gets the stare from Cade Farr. Now the turn home, low and inside on the shoe tops, and that is ball 1. A 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike, and a check over at first, as I've just been told, Roy, that we have the spinning wheel of death on the buffering screen. And the 1-1, breaking ball, and that's a nice pitch to get out in front of Connor Carson. 1-2 in the count. Now above 80 pitches thrown in this outing. They do go to Caleb Sylvia. Sylvia, the designated hitter today. This fouled off the fists and out of play. On deck would be Josh Jenkins, who has a .435 average and a catcher, but is 0 for 2 today. And the 1-2. Another off-speed pitch is spoiled to the left side, and it dribbles to the backstop, pardon me. You get something in your head and you just cannot fight it. It's first time today, though. With the 20-mile-an-hour wind pretty much blowing straight away in from center field. Here comes the 1-2 with 2 outs and a runner at first for Brook Hill. And swing and a miss, and that will do it. And a caught third strike on what is the 6th strikeout of the day by Cade Farr. Well, that'll do it here for the bottom of the 4th. No runs come across off of no hits, no errors, and 1 left stranded. Still a 3-2 lead for the Guard, and to the 5th inning we go. All Saints coming up to bat with their 2, 3, and 4 hitters after this on the Texas 24/7 television network.